Hello everyone, and welcome. I am Ramon, and today we will be examining three significant curriculum innovations: technology integration, outcomes-based education, and the transition curriculum. So first we're going to talk about technology integration in the curriculum and how it's completely changing the way we teach and learn. Why technology matters. Think of the internet as a massive, ever-expanding library. It's not just a collection of books. It's a place where you can find and share information with a single click. Technology has made the world's knowledge accessible to anyone, anywhere. It's truly a game changer. Breaking down barriers. Technology integration isn't just about using computers in the classroom. It's about breaking down geographical barriers. Imagine being able to connect with students and educators in another country, or taking a virtual field trip to a museum across the globe. With technology, our classrooms are no longer confined to four walls. We can connect with other schools, institutions, and people from different parts of the world, creating a truly global learning experience. Many educational innovations we see today are a direct result of this technology integration. Things like distance education, which lets students learn from home; online learning, which gives us access to courses from anywhere; teleconferencing and webinars, which allow for real-time interaction with experts; online libraries and ebooks, which put countless resources at our fingertips. The new literacy. In today's world, ICT, information and communications technology, literacy is becoming just as important as traditional reading and writing. It's essential for both students and teachers. For teachers, being ICT literate means you can use technology to make lessons more engaging and effective. For students, it means they're prepared for a future where technology is a part of almost every career. But with great power comes great responsibility. As educators, it's our job to not only teach students how to use technology, but also how to use it safely and responsibly. We need to guide them, especially with the popularity of social media and other online platforms. In short, technology isn't just a tool. It's a vital part of modern education, helping us to teach, learn, and connect in ways we never thought possible. Now we're going to discuss outcomes-based education, or OBE, a major innovation in higher education. What is outcome-based education? Outcomes-based education is a curriculum design that starts with a clear idea of what students should be able to do at the end of their learning experience. Instead of just focusing on the content being taught, OBE focuses on the demonstrations of learning that a student can show. It's like planning a road trip by first deciding on the final destination and then figuring out the best route, vehicle, and supplies to get there. OBE ensures a logical and systematic alignment between a school's philosophy, its program goals, and the specific learning objectives in each course. It is now a requirement for higher education institutions in the ASEAN region, especially in fields like engineering, nursing, and tourism. Levels of outcomes. OBE has different levels of outcomes that are all connected to one another. Institutional level. This is the big picture. It includes the institution's vision, mission, and aims that show what the school hopes to contribute to society. Program level. These are the goals and competencies that all students in a specific program, like a Bachelor of Science in Engineering, should achieve. Course level. These are the specific learning objectives for each individual course, ensuring students master what they need to succeed in their program. At every level, the outcomes should be mission-driven, evidence-based, and focused on learning. Two approaches to OBE. There are two main approaches to designing an OBE curriculum, according to William Spady, a key figure in the field. Traditional / transitional approach. This method focuses on students mastering traditional academic subjects and skills, like problem solving or teamwork. It's about what students learn in the classroom. Transformational approach. This approach emphasizes long-term, real-world skills that students will need for their future lives, such as being a responsible citizen or a productive worker. It looks beyond the classroom to the student's entire life journey. Ngayon naman, we are going to dive deeper into the principles and features of outcomes-based education, or OBE. 4 core principles of OBE. According to William Spady, a pioneer in the field, OBE is built on 4 essential principles: clarity of focus, designing back, high expectations for all students, expanded opportunities for all learners. Clarity of focus. Everything teachers do must be clearly focused on what they want learners to ultimately be able to do successfully. Think of it like a journey where you and your guide have a clear destination in mind from the very beginning. Designing back. The starting point for all curriculum design is a clear definition of the significant learning students are to achieve by the end of their formal education. You decide the final outcome first, then you design back the steps to get there. High expectations for all students. This principle challenges the idea that only a few students can achieve high-level outcomes. It sets high standards for everyone, believing that all students can and should succeed. Expanded opportunities for all learners. Students learn in different ways and at different paces. OBE provides multiple ways and chances for students to demonstrate their learning and achieve the desired outcomes. Features of outcomes-based learning. Malin, 2000, identified several key features that make OBE different from traditional education. Needs-driven. The curriculum is designed based on the knowledge, skills, and attitudes that graduates are expected to have. It's about meeting the needs of society and the workplace. Outcomes-driven. The entire process, from setting the program's purpose to assessing learning, is focused on achieving specific outcomes. Design-down approach. You start with the desired outcomes and then choose the content that will help students achieve them. The content is a vehicle for learning, not the destination itself. Specifies outcomes and levels of outcomes. Learning objectives are clearly defined using frameworks like Bloom's taxonomy, which describes learning in terms of knowledge, skills, and attitudes. Focus shifts from teaching to learning. The model is student-centered. Lecturers become facilitators, guiding students through their learning journey. This involves group work, continuous assessment, and self-assessment. Holistic framework. While objectives are specific, they are always connected to higher-level goals and the overall vision of the institution. The OBE planning process. In this point, we'll explore the specific, step-by-step process of designing an outcomes-based education curriculum at the program level, as shown in the provided materials. It involves 3 major phases. Phase 1, developing institutional outcomes. Phase 2, developing program outcomes, and Phase 3, developing course learning outcomes. Phase 1, developing institutional outcomes. This is the foundation of the entire OBE process. We start with a needs analysis to understand the vision and mission of the university, its charter, and the needs of society. This analysis helps us define the institutional outcomes, which are the ideal qualities of a graduate from that institution. These outcomes give the university its unique identity and guide the development of all academic programs and core values. Phase 2, developing program outcomes. Once the institutional outcomes are set, the various colleges or academic units within the university take over to design their specific programs. The goal here is to identify the knowledge, skills, and values that a graduate of that particular program should have. For example, if a university's institutional outcome is to produce responsible leaders who are scientists, the College of Science will develop program outcomes that reflect this, such as developing critical thinking and creativity, or producing scientific research on local issues. These program outcomes must directly align with the broader institutional outcomes. Phase 3. Developing course. Learning outcomes. This is where the curriculum gets very specific. Each course is designed with clear course learning outcomes that align with the program outcomes. This phase involves 3 key steps. Step 1. Developing course competencies. Here, educators define the specific skills and behaviors students need to master in each course. It is important to include habits of mind, such as critical thinking, persistence, and innovation, which are crucial for lifelong learning. Step 2. Developing a curriculum map. Faculty members create a curriculum map to visually plot how each course contributes to the overall program outcomes. This ensures a logical flow and progression of learning from one course to the next, both vertically, sequencing, and horizontally, integration. Finally, the detailed syllabus for each course is created in the 3rd step. This is where the magic happens. The syllabus is where the 4 key elements of instruction, objectives, content, learning experiences, and assessment are perfectly aligned with one another. In OBE, objectives are specific and measurable. The content is a vehicle for achieving these objectives, and learning experiences are student-centered and focused on developing skills like communication, collaboration, and creativity. The assessment tools must be directly aligned with the learning outcomes, using methods like rubrics to clearly measure student performance. In essence, OBE is a complete and systematic process that ensures every aspect of a student's education, from the university's mission to a single course syllabus, is intentionally designed to produce the ideal graduate. That's all about OBE. Now about the transition curriculum, a vital program designed to support special learners, including those with intellectual disabilities or physical handicaps. Think of it as a special package of skills that helps students move smoothly from one phase of life to another, like from school to the workplace. Its main goal is to empower learners to become independent and functional in their daily lives. The Philippine Model of Transition. In the Philippines, the Philippine Model of Transition focuses on getting special learners ready for community involvement and employment. This model is all about helping individuals become fully participating, productive, and empowered members of society. This program is built on 3 main areas. Daily living skills. This includes practical skills for everyday life. Personal and social skills. This helps learners interact with others and navigate social situations. Occupational guidance and preparation. This prepares them for a career or job. This model also recognizes the importance of community support from professionals and others to help learners achieve independence. Interestingly, this same model can also be adapted for children in conflict with the law. Expanding the program. The transition program in the Philippines can be expanded to several different entry points, extending its scope from young children to adults. These include transition to school life. This helps learners, whether children or adults, integrate into a regular school setting through an inclusion program. Transition after post-secondary schooling. This prepares students for vocational courses, on-the-job training, and even higher education if they are able. Transition from school to entrepreneurship. This focuses on teaching special learners how to start their own businesses. Transition from school to adult life. This helps students adjust and adapt to the responsibilities and challenges of being an adult. Transition to functional life. This is all about teaching fundamental life skills, helping learners take care of themselves, and develop useful skills for their everyday lives. These different points of entry ensure the program is tailored to the specific needs, interests, and abilities of each learner. The transition curriculum is a crucial part of the K-12 education system, ensuring that all Filipino learners, including those with special needs, are holistically developed, functionally literate, and ready to experience a full and independent life. I hope you learned something with our discussion. If you have any questions, feel free to reach me out. Goodbye.